Craig, I know we're still a few weeks away from the trade deadline, but let's say hypothetically it was tomorrow. You guys have to be looking. What's the one area that you would like to improve this baseball team?
Yeah, it's a very fair question. I'm not trying to avoid answering it, but I think it kind of depends on where we are. And so we have to zoom out a little bit and try to figure out, who are we and what do we have coming back and what do we think is sustainable? Meaning, a month and a half ago, we would have talked a ton about starting pitching and getting more consistency and finding someone who slots in toward the top of the rotation behind Garrett. And then you look at what Lucas and Brian have done over the last month and a half and start to feel confident in the way that the starting pitching is coming together. That said, you can never have too much. So I think that's probably what we would prioritize. But we've seen what Fitz has done. Dobbins is getting healthy. Houck is getting healthy. So we have some depth, but I think if there's the opportunity to provide some impact starting pitching and add that to the group, that's probably where we focus.
Craig, going back to that abundance of outfielders that we were just talking about, and having kind of an overload of talent in that part of your roster, to what extent do you feel that factors into maybe being in a position where the smartest move becomes trading one of those players?
Yeah, it's something that you would have to consider if there was an opportunity to improve the team elsewhere. But I think it's really important to point out that we don't have to trade one of the outfielders simply because we have, more guys that are capable of contributing than can start every night. And I think there's a way to balance this out. Alex is very aggressive in matching up, finding pinch hit opportunities, moving guys around, and making sure that the pieces come together. But we have to be open-minded about ways to improve the team. And the obvious one that continues to pop up is there an opportunity to address the rotation potentially through some of that outfield depth? And we just don't know yet.